Welcome to the Taking Care of Tutu podcast. I'm your host, Meg Obanoff, and today we're so happy to have Lisa Paulson from the Maui Food Bank on the show. Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here.
I love the Maui Food Bank, so I'm really happy to have you talk about what you folks are doing over there.
Yeah, so we've really met the community need, especially since the fires, and been just doing some incredible additions to our programming. We have to Market in Lahaina, which now is dedicated to those that were affected by the fires and allows to have a dignified shopping experience over there on Ulupono Street. And then we've added our mobile markets. We have 2 mobile market trucks, Uncle Mana and Auntie Momi. And they've been going into some of our underserved areas and also where we have some of our displaced living in temporary housing.
Yeah. Let's start talking about the first one, the market.
Yeah.
That is on, you said Ulupono Street?
Yes.
Okay, and tell us what that is.
So the market was opened about June of 24. And it's specifically opened with the assistance of the American Red Cross Long-Term Recovery Department so that it could serve those affected by the fires and provide a dignified shopping experience. And what that means is you're not receiving a box of food. You are actually going in with a shopping cart and picking up what you specifically want for your family.
How big is the market?
It's about, all told, with the warehouse and the shopping floor, 4,000 square feet.
Who decides who can come, and how do you know if you can go? And
a lot of people, the outreach began right away with those that were already registered, with FEMA assistance and assistance from the state and other county programs. But if somebody has missed that opportunity, you can just go to DeMarket. It's open Monday through Thursday. Wednesdays, they have evening hours. And you can register right there on the spot. It's a very simple process. And once they determine the size of your family household, you get a color-coded card, which gives you the allowance for how much you can take of certain items on the floor.
What other programs does the food bank have? I know this summer, people are driving food boxes to the student homes who do the free and reduced lunch at the schools.
Right. Our iHolo program, which is heavily supported by the Bezos Foundation, we were putting together anywhere between 710 and 900 boxes every Monday, depending on if a shipment went to Molokai and Lanai. And that is a summer program. It supports those children that are out of school that count on having fresh food. We make sure what's in those boxes is something they can either readily eat, like strawberries and blueberries and apples, or bread and peanut butter. So even if they're on their own and they're not able to make, they can make something that's inside the box for themselves.
Got it. And who was that managed by volunteers? I know the drivers were volunteers, but who did the routing for that? Because I was thinking that was complicated. I went on maybe 4 of those runs and it was so detailed and specific, the route.
Yeah, that's our agency department that does all of that scheduling and gathering of volunteers. So that's all done through our agency department. And we work with a couple of contractors that have helped us over the last few years. And it has come together as a very well-oiled machine, and we're looking forward to doing it every summer.
Oh, good. Yeah, that was my impression. It was very well managed. And so what else is going on at the food bank?
So we have always had our agency partners throughout the county. We are the only food bank in the United States that transports via water to our distribution points. So we work with 170 partners, and that includes our schools. And that's where a lot of the distributions and hot meals are served. And That list can always be found on our website or by calling 211 or here at the food bank to get the latest list. And we do always like to encourage people, if they are in need, to please call 211 or visit our website to find the nearest distribution point. But that is our core function, and we could not do it without our partners out there in the community.
And what is a way? So, if someone wants to assist the food bank, obviously they can write you a check, and I'm sure that would be welcome. They can also contribute or participate in or host a food drive.
Mhm. Yep. We've got a lot of information, great information on our website. A lot of our corporate groups that come to visit us do these virtual food drives, which, we have greater purchasing power.
I
And so
see.
when we ask, people love to collect canned goods and shelf stable food, which we always appreciate. However, I can make your dollar go farther with just my ability to source food through the food bank channels. So we have virtual food drives that are very easy to set up. And then we also have the ability to donate right there on our website.
Tell me what a virtual food drive is.
Great example. Let's say for the holidays, you want to have a cookie exchange at your house with your friends. And you can say, instead of bringing gifts for everybody, here's the QR code and donate to the Maui Food Bank. And then
Got
they
it.
get that QR code at the party. And, that's what we do with our corporate events is we just have that that QR code and just people, it's super easy. You click on it, you donate, and it goes into the credit for your virtual food drive.
And do you see more companies doing it that way rather than the cylinder barrel in their front office like they used to do?
Yeah, it makes it easier for everybody. And honestly, again, we have that greater purchasing power. I always tell people that I can make your dollar go further than if you take it to the grocery store and purchase something. However, we do note that people do like purchasing something tangible to give back, and that makes them feel good too. So we're not going to turn away any donations of any kind. So either way, it works.